Noisy Pixel.
On Christmas Day in the year 2000, I got a PlayStation 1 JRPG gift from Square Enix that completely captured my heart. Years later, the game had come back to life on the PlayStation 4 with updated resolutions and new features, and while it was the same adventure, the crisp character designs were all I needed to fall back in love with it. Now, Square Enix has brought back the game once again by bringing the HD version to Nintendo Switch and Xbox One. My experience is with the Switch version, and I'd just like to say that this adventure is one that doesn't grow old with age. It truly only gets better. This is Noisy Pixel's review for Final Fantasy IX on Nintendo Switch. Final Fantasy IX starts off with the kidnapping of Princess Garnet by a group of pirates. Their plan? Stage a play in her castle on her birthday and have Zidane go and grab her. Luckily, it seems Garnet isn't too keen on staying in the castle and ends up running away on the ship with her guard, Albert Steiner. Along the way, they also pick up a stowaway black mage named Vivi, who had previously snuck into the castle to watch the play. The opening delivers some interesting moments as it allows the player to play through the first 2 or 3 hours of the game from different perspectives. This is something that happens several times throughout the game, but it gives the player a new way to approach situations depending on which character you are controlling. Each character has their own distinct personalities that you can't help but love. Similar to how characters are introduced, Final Fantasy IX doesn't throw you into the open world too quickly. Your scope of the world is limited at first, and it's not until much later when the game lets you run wild. What's most important here is that it feels like a true adventure full of exploration and hardships. The story can be dissected in many ways, but I think that'd be too much to go over in this review. Story aside, Final Fantasy IX has a riveting turn-based battle system that lets players use magic and summons without the need of draw points and GF equips found in the previous Final Fantasy title, Final Fantasy VIII. Players can make their characters stronger by equipping different weapons and armor. Each of these equipable items have unlockable skills like Protect Girls and abilities like Ice and Flee. This particular system does add a layer of grinding to the game, but it also makes each weapon and armor feel important. Battles are pretty straightforward after that, with the addition that each character has a special skill, such as Freya being able to use Dragoon skills and Dagger, once named Garnet, being able to use summons. I enjoyed the difference between each character as they varied enough to make a party that fits the player's playstyle. When it comes to playing Final Fantasy IX on Nintendo Switch, I will say that the game runs and looks amazing in docked and handheld mode. While docked mode is similar graphically to other console versions of the game, such as the backgrounds being low res, while the character designs looking great, the handheld mode looks clearer and consistently beautiful due to the screen's resolution. Taking this adventure on the go with you is awesome, and strangely, it had me more willing to play the game's card battle minigame, which was never one of my favorite minigames. What's upsetting is that the audio glitch is still present, which is also present in other Final Fantasy ports where songs will restart after battles. Also, the Switch version doesn't have a trophy or achievement system. With this being the updated version, there are also options to make the game easier, such as the option to speed up time, turn off random battles, and also make each attack hit for 9,999 damage. These additions are great for those who have already played through the game, but if you haven't, then I suggest playing the game the way it was originally meant to be played, although you might want to play the Chocobo minigame at high speed, because it makes it much easier. From its world building, character growth, sound design, and true fantasy setting, Final Fantasy IX brings together everything that the series has to offer into one package. While the game released almost 20 years ago, the Nintendo Switch's mobile offerings of this HD version breathe a whole new life into the memorable story, and gives players who are on the go the chance to play the best version of the game available. Noisy Pixel is giving Final Fantasy IX for Nintendo Switch a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is ran by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.